Hi everyone, welcome to the Starlight Realm by Jess. I'm Jessica, and I am starting this square diamond painting. This is called, I forgot. That's not the name of it. Sorry, one second. Milky Way Galaxy. And this is, like I said, a square diamond art club. I do not have a square going right now. I have this one kitted up. This is actually my first ever diamond art club painting that I bought. So, exciting. So I'm actually starting at the top corner. This would be the top right hand corner. Our first number is 3837. It's this pretty purple. There's going to be a lot of purples in here. Purples and blues. If you want to see the full picture, I do have an unboxing and a kitting up on this, but there's the image on the box because I have it laying right there. And also, different thing, I am filming tonight with my Galaxy Samsung earbuds in, so we'll see how the audio sounds on this. See if you guys like this better or not. I have been sick. I had ear infection, tonsillitis, got on an antibiotic right away, got it. I am finally starting, I'm not 100%, but I am able to swallow. I hadn't eaten in like 3 days because it just hurt too bad. Even to swallow water or, you know, like clear my own spit, saliva. So, if you hear anything weird in the background, that's the dog. Holly is playing with the cat. And also my husband is listening to an audiobook while he paints his Warhammer models. So, if you hear anything in the background, that's the noises. Kids are in bed. It is let's see, 9:28 where I'm at. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. So, as you guys know, I film mostly at night. I wanted to film over the long weekend. We just had Memorial Day, or no, Labor Day. But we had a lot of stuff going on, and then I got sick. So, I tried to go to work Tuesday. I went to work, and my boss sent me home. I work for an attorney, and we work with a lot of elderly clients, and so she was like, I can't have you here exposing them to the sickness. So she sent me home for 2 days. So I went back today. Like I said, feeling better, but not 100%. My husband said my voice is actually starting to return to normal. So that's good. As you can see, I don't have this one like release papered off. I think I'm just gonna kind of go like to the edge of this purple, kind of make a square. So I think I'll include these up here. I just didn't, because I was doing this kind of on the spur, I didn't want to get out release papers. I could have. I had to get out a pen and tray, so I guess I could have gotten release papers out, but I was being a bit lazy. Hope you guys are having a good day. I saw where we hit 170 subscribers. That's awesome. I'm glad to see you guys. Welcome to the new, and of course, welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope you guys are liking the content. If you have any questions or, you know, anything you want to say, ask, or, you know, bring up, whatever, let me know. Don't be shy. I did send out Michelle's winning stuff. I have not heard from her, I don't think, if she received them or not. Oh, sorry, next one is 327. I should track it and see if it got delivered. Maybe I'll do that when I get off of here. Should have by now, I would think. Well, with the holiday though, I don't know. Things are kind of weird with the postal service. This purple is a little bit more pinky than the first purple I was using. I saw where, I think it was on, don't quote me, but on one of the Facebook groups, somebody said that they use these like these metal shirt things that go in the collar to keep the collar straight as their like guide for squares. Like they put them down and then their squares stay nice and straight. I was like, oh, like I put those in my wish list. My husband says that if Amazon ever did a win everything in your wish list, or you know, whatever cards or whatever at any given time, that I'd bankrupt them. They would lose their shirt on me. But I think that that's a lot of us, like diamond painters probably especially, because the whole like collecting the paintings and doing the paintings are two different hobbies, you know. Crafters are like that. I have a friend, actually one of the women I work with, she does like paper crafts. So she does, like, she makes cards and scrapbook stuff and whatnot, and she's like that. She's like, oh yeah, you could shop in the stuff that like she has. I've been listening to an audiobook, another, I don't know if I told you guys, I listened to Needful Things, excuse me, by Needful Things by Stephen King. I finished it. I started another Stephen King book, Eyes of the Dragon, which is more of like a fairy tale one of his. I love his fairy tale ones. They're so good. His characters and stories are just so like rich. Like, to me, like the depth of the characters are just, he's just a really great writer. I know some people think he's garbage, but I do not. Just like how some people think that Bob Ross wasn't a real painter. Yeah, right. That man was a genius. He used a house brush paint, like, and paint amazing masterpieces. Like, come the hell on. I watched him growing up as a kid. When I found out he died, I was devastated. I always wanted to take one of his classes and like get, you know, one of his paint sets and learn how to paint. just like him. I've watched some of those YouTube like artists who are like, oh, watch me try to paint with Bob Ross or follow one of Bob Ross's tutorials. It's pretty fun. But anyway, back to, I finished Needful Things, and I started Eyes of the Dragon. I'm already on like chapter, I think it's in chapters 70. I don't know how many there are total, but I'm pretty good along. Are you guys fans of Stephen King? If so, what's your favorite Stephen King book? I'll add it to my Audible wish list. There's a book that my husband's listening to right now. I think it's a D&D book that he said is really good and that I need to listen to next. So that's probably the one I'm going to listen to next. I forget what it's called, don't ask. I still have like sickness brain. I can't remember stuff. At work today, I kept having to stop and try to remember what I was doing. Because, like, you know when you're sick, like, your brain just, I don't know, at least mine doesn't work so great. I have to think about what I'm doing, like, over and over. Oh, my tray got stuck to the edge. I think we'll stop up there. Let's see. Let's move on. Looks like an up arrow. It's a blue. Put these back. This is just a big tray that came out of a set that came with a art dot case. And this is a pen that and placers that I got from Diamond Painters Anonymous as one of her 797 as one of her random acts of kindness, which was very lovely. I love that she does that. It's a really great thing. If and when I make YouTube money, I might have to get on that train with her, because it's a lovely thing that she does. Oh, the cat just jumped on the table, so excuse the wobble. Hopefully she won't walk through. Oh, that was off center real bad. It's really pretty blue. But I have read Eyes of the Dragon before, but I have not listened to the audio book. I'm really enjoying it. It is, you know, I haven't read all of Stephen King's stuff, but it is absolutely my favorite at this time, and has been for years. He has a lot of great books, a lot of great short stories, and stuff that people don't even know, like Shawshank Redemption is one of his short stories. So is The Green Mile. So, Stand By Me. So, there's a lot that people don't know. I think a lot of people go straight to like Cujo and The Shining, Carrie, but don't think of those others that aren't really horror or But yeah, I've been sick, so I haven't really done much. I haven't diamond painted. I haven't made any videos. So I was like, man, I really need to do a video, get it up, because it's been a while. I keep getting sick. And then, you know, I'm tired and I don't have the motivation. And like, I don't want it to feel like a job, because I still want to enjoy it. But if you want to grow, you have to have a somewhat steady outflow of videos, you know? Kind of have to keep them coming. You don't want people to get bored or, you know, not subscribe because you don't have new content coming out. I'm not good at shorts. I need to make more shorts. I do have a Instagram page. I try to post on it, but I'm not real good at it. I need to post on it more. Oops. Could use a cover minder right now. But again, I didn't get anything out. I wanted to just get it filmed. How have you guys been? I heard there was a new variant of COVID going around. I'm a little scared about that. So I hope none of you are being affected by that. School's back in, so I'm like, oh, all the germs are gonna come home. Let's go with the Y. 796. And I would say this is like a blurple. Well, when you pour it in the tray, nah, still maybe a blurple. Or blue purple. Purple blue. When you guys start a new diamond painting, do you start from the bottom or the top? Do you have a preference? I usually start from the bottom. But tonight I was just like, meh. However, it's rolled up. These purples and blues are really pretty. I'm also right-handed, so I think that probably, you know, probably sets a way you like to start things. Do you like to start from the left or the right? Are you right-handed or are you left-handed? Does it matter? No. I should really work like right to left so that I never accidentally put my hand in the sticky. Would probably be smart, huh? Who said we were doing anything smart here? Let's see. Onto that line. Pull that one in. I feel like this diamond doesn't want to stay where it's supposed to. That one right there. Hopefully it'll fall in this space. Let me get them. Get the others in there. something. So tomorrow is a home football game, and a lot of the volunteers that we normally would have to help with concession stand will not be there due to a wedding. So that's a thing. So I've been struggling to make sure that we have everything covered. We have someone to open, we have someone, you know, to get this ready and that ready, and like I said, I was sick. I could not serve food to people, so I ended up having to find people to cover last night's middle school game for me. Luckily, I was able to do that. It's rough when you have like a small program and not everybody wants to volunteer and help out. We really need more people to help out and volunteer, but you know, how do you make people volunteer? I do not know what that was. The cat is knocking something off of the table. Should be a brat. If you're wondering, these are old squares. I've had this painting probably 3 years because I got into diamond painting during COVID. And like I said, this was one of my first ones I bought. I should look up when I bought it, because I think my history, right? Like my purchase history on the website would tell me. I saw this one and I fell in love. I had to have it. I felt really weird asking my husband if I could spend that kind of money. Not that I can't just spend money, but like we're the couple that goes over purchases with each other. Like we don't buy anything without talking to each other about it extensively, generally. Just because we're thoughtful of each other that way, and it is all household money. So, you know, if you're buying models or you're buying diamond paintings or whatever out of this paycheck, well, you know, are we good to go? Do we, you know, are we short this pay for any reason, or are we good to go? We can take it out of this pay. If money's tight, hey, can I wait till next week, you know, or next payday when we get paid again? So it's not really a permission thing. It's just like a consideration thing. I think of it that way, at least. Some people might be like, no, you should be able to buy whatever you want. You should, but within reason. You know, you can't make the family go bankrupt for your hobby, for his or mine. You know, we're doing pretty good, guys. Looks like 2 more colors, and then we'll add the ABs. I like to do the ABs at the end. I don't know if anybody else does that way. But I like to do ABs at the end, and then we'll wrap it up. When I'm upside down, I have to turn them sometimes to make sure. 550. This is like a maroon. Well, no. Take it back. It's a purple. It's another purple, like a plummy purple. Would you call that plummy purple? Hmm. Sorry, that was my watch hitting the tray. We're getting some good clicks. Nice. Do you watch MRE videos? And this is completely off topic, but we like, me and my family like to watch Steve 1984, I think it is. He reviews MREs on YouTube, and he just has such a great personality. Go check him out. I think it's 1984 or 1987, something like that. Steve. And he does, like I said, MRE videos. So I'm sure that if you put MRE Steve, it will come up if you search that. Oops. I think these are fitting together pretty well. Oops. Went outside the square. Should I take that one off? It's a nice square. Is that a perfectionist thing? That one wasn't in. Oh. Yeah, no, I think these are fitting together really nicely. I'm not seeing a ton of gapping. There's a little bit of gapping, but you know, it's better to have a little bit of gapping than for them to not fit and be like popping. So this color. Boom. Now we just need this lighter purple over here, which I think is 333. Like I said, I have to turn the, yeah, it is 333. Now I only need 4 of these. 333. So I'm gonna try. Oh, I failed. I'm gonna say I only need 4 of these. So I'm gonna try and only tip out 4, but it didn't happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. With squares, I always run my finger over them, because you can feel if they're not down all the way, and you can kind of just adjust them. Let's put these back, and then we're going to grab our ABs, which is the symbol, the number 2, and it is a white AB. $141 for Diamond Art Club. Just need a few because it's just these little sprinkling. These are the stuck in the cap. Static. I wouldn't let the cap close. Little stars. They're just little stars. Oh, look at those ABs. They look really pink. I think it's from the purples. Yeah, they look really pink to me. I don't know if you guys are seeing pink or what. But there we go. A little square. Get started. Gotta start somewhere. This one's gonna be a beautiful painting. Like I said, I fell in love with it when I first saw it, and I had to have it. And yeah, it's gonna be gorgeous. Alright guys, so that's the first square of this square diamond painting. Again, this is by Diamond Art Club, and this is the painting Milky Way Galaxy. Very pretty. Lots of blues and purples, which is up my alley. We'll get into like some oranges and stuff too though, so just stay tuned. Alright guys, that's all I have for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Let's go in just a little bit so you can see that. Yeah, those are pretty. You're pretty. Oh. Let's take the film off. It's so pretty. Can you see them sparkle and shine? Alright guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight or this morning in the Starlight Realm by Jess. I'm Jess. Thanks everybody. See you soon.